welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, I'm Alex. I'm a bodybuilder and this is the prep series.
Cocky as fuck, everything by me popping, got face, I got body, you name it, I got it. Cocky as fuck, I hustle, I get it, I get it, I get it.
Before we dive into what the fuck is up today, I would just like to take a moment to dedicate this video to Sophia G. If you're not following Sophia, first of all, what the fuck are you doing? But secondly, to Sophia, I would like to say, she always starts drinking water the second I start recording. Back to my dedication. Sophia, I dedicate this vlog to you because although creating long ass vlogs takes an eternity to edit, I know firsthand that when you hop on that Stairmaster and you got 35, 45, 55 minutes in front of you, a 15-minute YouTube video, what am I supposed to do with that? So I'm beginning this vlog at 12:50 p.m. on a Thursday. Let me tell you what type shit I've been on today. Okay, so picture this. I get to the gym. I'm stoked. I'm super sore because, where's my phone? Here's what you've missed so far today before I decided to start vlogging. It's on Thursdays, I do a second check-in. So I check in on Mondays. Are we crooked here? Sorry about that. Anywho, I check in on Mondays. That's my primary check-in. It's my favorite check-in because Sunday's a full rest day. No cardio, no lift. So I always have the biggest weight drop on Mondays. On Thursdays, I have another check-in. And I call it my figure check-in because I put my little figure shoes on and I do whatever. Down a ½ pound from Monday, which is crazy because usually Wednesdays is leg day. So usually I'm hella inflamed. I am super sore. So here's the check-in. This is how I'm looking this morning. Yeehaw. I'm really excited about how, hello booty. I'm really excited about how my side poses are looking. This is hands down the most lat that I have ever had in a side pose. Part of it is just figuring out the correct way to actually do the side pose, but also I brought up my lats this year. That's very exciting. And here's just a bonus little model pose because the lighting was so slay on my legs and I was like, oh my god. I have not heard back from my coach yet. So got my, oh yeah I did. Oh, he said add carbs today. Today is a rest day. Do you want me to add carbs Friday, Saturday, since they're training days? I love my coach. Yeah, I'm really glad to be working with my coach. So that's exciting. So carbs, oh my gosh. Okay, had to get that out of my system really quick. I really hope that I get to save them for a training day. 75 on a back day tomorrow and 50 on a push day Saturday would be so slay, and then rest Sunday and hopefully have a nice big inflammation drop and another super good weigh-in. Anyway, so I get to the gym this morning to do my fasted cardio and I pop in my AirPod and it makes a little noise, little AirPod noise, and then I pop in the other one. So I take them out, I pop it in. It makes the AirPod noise. I pop it in. Nothing. So I pop it in. Nothing. Oh my god! Kill me now! 55 minutes and I can't figure out why the left ear will not charge. It's not charging. It won't charge. So I'm just one AirPod in, noise cancellation on this side, no noise cancellation on that side. I tried turning on transparency and anyway, it was a disaster. So while I'm sitting there stair climbing away, I open up the Target app and bought some new headphones. Fortunately for me, let me see what they're supposed to retail at, because literally this was actually insane. I did girl math, they were basically free. Which ones did I get? Okay, I got the Beats Studio Pro. I don't know. Anyway, it's a pair of Beats. It's a pair of Beats headphones, and supposedly they retail for $340 on the Beats website. But in the Target app, they were $179 if you purchased online. So I purchased online. I had $40 in Target rewards, and then I had 2 of those little $10 gift cards that you get when you spend too much money. And then I had one other gift card that was worth $30. It was a what's it called? It was just a Visa gift card. So now I can be looking like a DJ at the gym, which is also kind of slay because my boyfriend and I work out a couple times a week, and I'm always on the verge of losing an AirPod, but now I can just put them forward and here, put them down for my set, Put them forward in here. They almost feel like they're a little too big for my head. I didn't think I had a small head. The noise cancellation is decent. Are they the best headphones ever? No, but now I have them, and they have this very nice traveling case, which also features like a secret zippered pocket in here for like drugs or something. I don't know. Yay! So then I spent, okay ma'am, lay down. So then I spent some time just chilling out here in my living room, doing some client work on my laptop. I would normally be walking on my under desk stair mill thing, but I know for sure that I'm going for a really long outside walk, and I will get a majority of my steps in there. I've been watching RuPaul's Drag Race. Please, I'm begging you to not look at this. Why would you put a wood burning stove inside of a fireplace? I don't understand. The pink tile giving very much that 70s show. This house was built in 1936, okay? Like, we're just doing what we can with her. And another thing, this bangs grow out is going to absolutely drive me crazy. I thought, oh, let me do like clean grow, middle part. No, I hate it. For anybody wondering, my stupid dishwasher is indeed still broken. I got a call from the repair guy today that the part is in because I had to order it. It's the pump that like pumps the water, I guess. I don't fucking know. Waiting on a call back so we can schedule. So and of course, I'm right next door to being out of soap. Watch me spill this. I do every time. Oh. Oh my God. See, this is what I mean. And you know what? Now I'm tired of doing it. Like, when I tell you there's literally so much soap on this fucking counter, you would think that I did that just because I said that I was gonna spill it, but like, I do it every goddamn time. Unfucking believable, honestly. BBL Drizzy, BBL Drizzy. Anybody else? Just me? No. And now it is arts and crafts time. And by that, I mean, my mom asked if I had an empty protein container, which I do not, but we're going to empty one for her. And she asked for a Buff coffee canister. And also, oh God. So last year when the Ninja Creamy was viral, I was like, I absolutely need one. I will use it every single day. I will love and adore it. That turned out to be a lie because I always forget to set up the canisters. And then when I finally do, I've just had a really hard time without adding a bunch of like sugar-free Jell-O and xanthan gum and all of this stuff that upsets my digestion. Have struggled to make like creamy recipes. And part of me, yes, we're watching RuPaul's Drag Race. All Stars, by the way. I just have struggled to make the creamy work for me. I actually find that I prefer just having my little blender cup and blending up a shake. So now we're gonna find which canister has the least in it. Okay, surprising turn of events. It's oatmeal cookie buffet. I just love this flavor. Literally so much. If you are a protein girly, an overnight oats girly, this is your go-to flavor. I'm actually kind of glad to be making a little bit of room in here because I know that there's some PR that should be here either today or tomorrow with 2 new flavors. One of them has been revealed. It is banana cream pie. And I have to tell you that I am so thrilled for that flavor. If you remember way back before I ever even worked with a singular supplement company, I used to always talk about Rule 1 frozen banana. And that was my favorite protein powder. And don't tell my friends at Buff Chick, but occasionally I will still purchase it because I love fake banana flavor. Banana Laffy Taffy, Banana Runts, elite. The other flavor I'm not so hype about because it's not like my preferred flavor profile, but I can see it being a good accessory flavor. Like, I'm going to be able to utilize it because you know me, I like to like mix things up. A few people on TikTok told me that with almond milk as the base instead of just water, that the creamy does a little better. with like a whey isolate. So I'm just gonna try a half cup of cashew milk because I've been using a half cup of cashew milk with my buff coffee. I don't mind buff coffee with just water, but sometimes I like a creamier mouthfeel. I don't know how else to phrase that. You know what I mean though, right? It sounds so dirty. What kind of gal doesn't love a good mouthfeel, you know? Okay, we're gonna do a fudge brownie, obviously. Baby Eldrizzy. How is that only 21 grams? Wow, what flavor should we make the other one, guys? Part of me, the heart wants what the heart wants, and I want to mix peanut butter cookie and fudge brownie. Also, orange creamsicle is like an ideal creamy situation. I don't know, part of me just wants, okay, you know how there's like sweet flavors, like fruity sweet, but then there's like savory sweet. And I don't mean like savory, but you know, like sweet in the way that peanut butter is sweet or chocolate is sweet. Like it's just richer, I guess. I don't know. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna do peanut butter. I'd be very upset if this wastes a scoop of my beloved peanut butter cookie buff whey though. I've been super stuck on this. This was a newer flavor. Sometimes it takes me a minute to sort of like get up on the train with them. Fruity cereal milk and strawberry were both that way for me. That was perfect. Serving size 30.3. You know what's in my cup? 30. Baby Eldrizzy. Baby Eldrizzy. We'll just give these an old mixeroonie with the supplement mixer. She's got French batteries in it. She's ready to handle the protein powder. Baby Eldrizzy. Somebody remind me on like Saturday or maybe tomorrow that these are in my goddamn freezer. I'm gonna put these two in my freezer. I'm kind of hoping that they'll be solid by tonight because of the way that I spread my macros out. On a rest day, I just kind of like spread them way differently than I would on a training day. And now we clean. This is the cleaning product of choice right now. Mostly because it was one of those deals where if you buy too much shit, they give you a Target gift card. Aw, hell, may as well do them all. Baby Eldrizzy. Baby Eldrizzy. Did I just take a little resty, a little nappy? Did I just rot in my bed? Okay, I really struggle with rotting, but I allowed myself to rot in my bed for like 30 minutes. And then my coach got back to me and he was like, yes, carbs today, you need them. So I said, say less, reconfigured my macros a little bit, and now we're gonna have a bowl of oat bran. Ah, it's gonna be so tasty. I'm really excited for my legs to feel better tomorrow. We're doing 30 grams of oat bran. Okay, are you following along? I don't really measure the water, but I am gonna put just a little extra in there because I feel like it makes it a little bit more voluminous. Okay, alrighty. Alrighty, there we are. Isn't she lovely? We're gonna do some vanilla stevia drops. Yum, yum, eat it up. And I just like to let it cool off for like a moment. I'm just gonna do a half serving of this PB2. It's like 7 grams. This is that oatmeal cookie buff whey that I decanted earlier. I'm just gonna do like a half scoop of her. Slay. The key to it not curdling is letting it sit for a quick second. These have been in my freezer for a little while, but that's okay. Just a half serving of these. For real, I am quaking in excitement for this. It's gonna be so fucking gas. The only thing that would make her better is some almond butter. Some Trader Joe's salted almond butter specifically. But Coach did not say more fats. He only said more carbs. In earlier preps, like when I first started bodybuilding, I would really crave sweets. I wanted cookies, brownies, donuts. I would watch all of these like recipe pages on Instagram. And as I have learned to control my food focus better, like I know that staying away from those posts will help me like mentally feel better about food. It helps me prevent like post-show binging. And I've found that I can get more in tune with like what I'm actually craving. And I crave fats. Like when I think about like, oh, if I had a free meal, a cheat meal, if I could have whatever I wanted, I would want like avocado toast with a runny egg yolk because of all the fats, you know? I think about like, ooh, red meat. I think about something with butter on it. So I know that I think about like the Trader Joe's salted almond butter. So I know that like what my body's actually craving is fats. After the Olympia in 2022, because I competed on Tuesday and my ex competed on Wednesday. And I remember like, I really wanted to eat post-show, obviously. And so like, I was like, I'm gonna go find a snack. I want something to eat. And so I was like wandering around in Las Vegas of all places and like, just couldn't find anything that sounded good. Granted, it was pretty late, so all of the like nicer restaurants like Gordon Ramsay Burger, like they were closed, or there was like a huge wait or whatever. Like I just didn't want to go down into a sit down restaurant by myself. But I was like, uninterested in desserts. I kind of wanted a sandwich, but like couldn't find a sandwich that looked good. So I was just kind of like, whatever. I ended up buying a sandwich that I ate like half of. I wanted some fresh fruit, but the mangoes were like hard. What else did I have? Oh, I got some Oreo cakesters. Didn't even like them. They tasted too artificial after eating only like clean whole foods for, you know, 30 weeks or some shit. And then the next morning, I went to breakfast with my grandparents, and we just, we ate at the restaurant that was there in the Planet Hollywood. And I wanted avocado toast with runny egg yolk, and I ordered it, and it was such fucking trash. Like, I didn't even eat it. I ate a couple bites and was just like supremely disappointed. This year I'm really excited, not just for like the show day experience to be so different, because it's like, I won't be mothering someone else. I can literally just worry about myself. I won't have to clean up after anyone else or worry about sitting down in like water that's been spilled. Everything will be clean and tidy and right where I left it. And then like, I don't even know that I'll want to go out to dinner. I just want to go out to breakfast. Like, my post-show thing is always breakfast. I like to get a sweet breakfast and a savory breakfast. Usually like a French toast of some variety. The more special, the better. And like a eggs Benny. I'm a big eggs Benedict girl. It was mid. And then the other things that I have planned for carbs today, I already pulled a muffin out of the freezer. And I just got some white basmati rice. Oh no, I sliced it open on accident. It's just white basmati rice from HUMMUS Fit. Probably a good thing, but I pulled it out. And I'll just have some of that, like a half serving with my dinner. And then I'll be able to eat on that over the next couple of days, just instead of having cereal while I'm fighting the insulin response from those carbs. I figure I better get some chores done. Hands down, my least favorite chore. I hate it literally so much. And of course, right now I'm wearing so many outfits a day. I've got a cardio outfit in the morning. I've got something that I'm working in like all day long. I often change for the gym. Then I've got pajamas. Like, bruh. I have these cute little felt laundry baskets from Target. Because when everybody moved out, I was like, it's a girl house. I can do whatever I want. I can have nice things now. So to keep them from stinking, I just Febreze them up. One thing that sometimes when I'm on here, I'm just like, let's just bitch about all of the things that I hear on TikTok that people are upset about. And one of those things is when people talk about being insulin resistant without even understanding what insulin is or does, or like having gone to a doctor to verify that they're actually insulin resistant. Anyway, one of the things that happens when you're super dieted down and your carbs are low in your daily intake is that you become insulin sensitive, which means that when you intake carbohydrates, the body produces insulin to then shuttle the glucose around your body. Because when you digest a carb, then it turns into glucose. If there's an excess of glucose, it gets stored in the muscle as glycogen to be used later. And actually, did you know, okay, this is another interesting fact about nutrition. Did you know that only like 2% of the stored fat on your body actually comes from a macronutrient other than dietary fat? Yes! That's crazy. So really, when you're eating in a caloric surplus, you mostly have to be concerned about those excess calories coming from fat, because that's what gets stored. And if you think about it, it's like, okay, it's being stored as fat. So it can either take the dietary fat and store it with very little, like your body can take the fat and store it with very little manipulation because it's literally already fat, or it can take a carbohydrate, which then has to turn to glucose to get utilized, and then has to turn to glycogen to get utilized, and then has to go through this transformation process to become a lipid or a fat in order to get stored. And the probability of protein being stored as fat is like next to zero, not likely. That doesn't mean, okay, the other thing that I see all the time, and I've been thinking about this, especially, sometimes I just like to consider occasionally what the fuck am I trying to say? Holy shit. So when I do consult calls, a lot of times people want to talk about what they're already doing in their diets. And a lot of times they've heard information like what I just shared about fats, so they get really scared about having dietary fats in, so they've got their fats too low. Or they think that protein is magical, so they have like 230 grams of protein as a, 140 pound person. I don't know. I don't share any of this information to make you afraid of any of the macronutrients, because they're all important and necessary for various functions. We obviously are aware of the importance of protein. We know that carbohydrates are energy. Fats are super important for vitamin absorption, for gut motility, and for general satiety. Because fats are slower digesting, So they help keep you feeling fuller longer. Okay, I don't know why I just gave you a little TED talk on nutrition, but there you go. And if you didn't know, yes, I do consult calls. You can find them in my pillar. It's my little Linktree thing on TikTok and Instagram, and you can just pop into my schedule and we can chit chat. Which reminds me, I need to black out a couple of dates. But see, this is the problem. I could either be standing here talking to myself, because even if I didn't have the camera on, I would, like, even if you weren't here with me, I would still just be in here talking to myself. Because little did I know what living alone was like. I've never in my adult life lived alone until now. I've always had to have a roommate in order to afford, like, not living at my parents', or I've had a significant other. And now, although I do have a significant other, he's got his house and I've got mine, and it turns out that I really fucking like having my own space. I really fucking like it. And that was even something that I had complained about, like, when I was still married, you know, because we were in marriage counseling, and he's like, well, what can I do to help? And I was like, I have no time or space to myself, and I need it. Like, I can't pour out of an empty cup. I can't be a good wife and a good mom and a good housekeeper and a good employee and a good bodybuilder. I can't do all of this stuff when I've got no opportunity to fucking take a breath. Obviously that went the way that it did, but I guess in a way it's just kind of satisfying to know that my hunch was correct, that I do in fact need alone time and space. Okay, that actually wasn't as big of a load of laundry as I thought it was gonna be, so that's so slay. Gosh, I feel like laying down again after those carbs though. Oh my goodness. I feel very full also. Coach says low 130s. Did I tell you what I weighed this morning? I weighed in at 138.9. Yeah, 138.9. Because when I weighed in on Monday, I was like 139 point something, 4 or 6. Something like that. Coach said he wants me in the low 130s, which I haven't been since my very first show. My very first show ever, I think I got down to like 31, like fully depleted. My second show, I think I was like 133, 134. Very different look. That was hands down the leanest that I've ever been in my life. Although I needed more muscle maturity in some areas, like my glutes, which I accidentally like overgrew the upper portion of my glute and still need to work on developing the lower portion. Part of that is just, okay, my glutes insert so fucking high. Like, they're not like those long, nice, like, I don't know if you can see them yet. Sometimes I can see them in the bathroom mirror. But see how they insert literally right fucking here? Like, so high up. So I'm like, my glutes never came in my first 2 shows. My last 2 shows, they were in, but I was considerably softer than I had been at other shows. And I knew that that was going to be an issue going into the Olympia Amateur, but my coach said to trust him, and so I did, and I just did what he said. I still think he's a great coach. Like, I experienced a ton of success with him, but for me, I knew that it was time for me to like move on to a different coach, because my own like education and experience coaching was getting to a place where I was becoming a little bit uncoachable. I didn't necessarily agree with some of his philosophies or methods. And so that was making me like uncoachable. So I knew that it was time for me to like move on and move to somebody that I felt was like in more alignment with my own philosophies and education. Okay, so this is my storage solution for athletic wear. I got these little underbed little storage pull-out thingies, and I do have to declutter them occasionally, but it's the only system that I found works, because I have a dresser that is filled with like other clothes. Here she is. It's an old family heirloom, but I love it. It's more like, I don't know, would this be considered an armoire? And then obviously I have my closet where I hang up all my sweatshirts and shit. I would love to get a closet system in here, but also part of me is like, I really want to move. So I have a hard time justifying the expense of putting in like a nice closet system when I kind of just want to put my house on the market next spring and move out of state. We'll see what the market's like though, you know? So we'll just have to wait and see what the market looks like, where things are at with my boyfriend. Yeah, I don't know. There are lots of moving parts to it, lots of contingencies, if you will. But I would still like to move. I'd like to be a little bit closer to an airport. I would like to have access to a Trader Joe's so I can get salted almond butter. I would like to be able to get a Dr. Pepper Zero. Imagine just being able to go to a grocery store and get a Dr. Pepper Zero. Not even the strawberries and cream Zero, just a regular Dr. Pepper Zero. That would be so cool. More will be revealed. So I had FabFitFun for like a long time and I canceled it because of the fuck shit that they put on Twitter, but I had already paid for the annual subscription. So I guess let's unbox it together because why not? I hate that I actually really love FabFitFun. Like I like the things that come in the boxes. I think that it is fun to get a box full of shit that I probably don't need. You know, it is what it is. Item number 1, what is this? What have we here? Okay, a wine tumbler. Don't need that. I'll probably give that to my mom. She'll use it. Okay, this is actually pretty nice. Amika shampoo and conditioner. Slay. I've been using a Pureology one, and I think that this is supposed to be good for like colored hair. High shine and protect. That's great. Ooh, okay. So I'm a scent girly. I'm not like super into it, but I do wear perfume every day. And I'm really excited about this because Vacation, the sunscreen company. Okay, you died. Are you good? Are you gonna like hold it together? I can't remember where we left off. I dig that. Okay, to me it's serving like 80s Cabana. And I kind of fuck with it. It does feel a little bit cheap, but it smells so good. It's a little bit coconutty, a little banana-y. It's it smells like Vacation for sure. I really like that. Okay, she's never gonna focus, so we're gonna give up on that. But it's a sunscreen. Great. Apparently some jewels. See, I like this. I'm gonna use all of this crap except for the tumbler, probably. I'm not sure how I would utilize that exactly. Oh, an anklet. How cute. I love anklets personally. I'm not really a gold girly, but I've been branching out in more recent years. And finally, okay, this is actually kind of a slay. It's a champion hat, a little baseball cap, little dad cap. Baby El Drizzy, baby El Drizzy. Okay, what a little slay. I love her. I love a little dad cap moment. This, to me, okay, I've just been on this kick lately where if I have something like white, tan, cream, I'm like, yes, clean girl. People look. Influencer of the fucking year here. Both my batteries were dead. Ruby and I just went for a lovely little walk. Ruby, how you feeling, girlfriend? How you feeling, babes? Oh. There's a lovely little canyon walk here. So we went several miles on that bad boy. And I totally wanted to bring you with and show you, I don't know, whatever, the fucking nature and shit. Cute little clips. Be a little montage queen, you know. Can't do that with dead batteries. It's a beautiful day here though. It is like 80 degrees out. Oh my gosh. So now for some more carbs. Blueberry muffin. Oh, it was a toss-up between this or buff served, but because I get extra carbs tomorrow also, I'm just gonna have buff served tomorrow. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm gonna make a dumbass TikTok too. I put my muffins in the microwave for 22 seconds because 30 feels like a little too much in my microwave, and that way I just press the 2 button twice. It's not like there's magic to 20 versus 22. I'm lazy and push the 2 button twice. One thing I will say about a high carb day is that I know tomorrow when I go to use the restroom in the morning after I have a cup of coffee, it's you don't get this much fiber on the day today when your carbs are this low, you know? It's okay, it is 6:45. I've packed up my dinner so that I can go spend time with my boyfriend. It's just called asparagus and 2 ounces of, I use the HUMMUS Fit basmati rice, and that'll round out my carbs for the day. Tomorrow's another high carb day, so very stoked about that. I need to sit down and kind of like figure out what I'm gonna eat, but I'm very excited to have like oat bran with breakfast, have a muffin, like the possibilities are endless. I mean, I do generally try to keep everything like whole foods. That's why I'm eating like the rice. I had a rice cake earlier, you know, because I just know that that's what's going to digest best for me. I know that that's going to make me feel the best, but I do think it's important to work in some fun things like a muffin as well. In past preps, I've done cheat meals, so like go out and get a burger and fries, and to me having some of that like hyper palatable, high calorie dense food just makes it more difficult for me to be adherent. So I would rather have just more of my normal foods that I know are gonna digest well. I'm not gonna feel bloated and puffy the next day from all the like excess sodium and stuff. I'm gonna be able to like poop like a normal person and it'll be lovely. Anyway, I just keep going off on these tirades. I'll see y'all later. Good morning, girls. It's Friday. My hunches were correct. I took a wonderful dookie this morning. Thank you, increased fiber. And I slept like a champ last night. Okay, I still woke up really early. I woke up at 5:30, no alarm. Actually 5:24 to be precise. But like the quality of sleep was so much better. My legs are not as sore as they were yesterday, which is usually 2 days post leg days when they're the most sore. So like, what a relief. So the morning stack, every night I do a couple little kindnesses for myself. I set up my coffee pot. I fill up my water so that everything's like pretty easy to grab and go, no thoughts. So this morning, I take yohimbine and green tea extract before fasted cardio. I drink my coffee for 2 reasons. Number 1, because the yohimbine will work better with caffeine. But number 2, so I don't shit my actual pants while I'm on the Stairmaster. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be another gorgeous, gorgeous day. I love that. This is a Vasoburn. If you're unfamiliar with her, listen, if you're not a bodybuilder, you literally don't even need to worry about using something like this, but it can help increase the blood flow to regions like the booty cheeks. I don't get a lot of blood flow to my butt, as evidenced by the fact that it's usually cold to the touch, which means that it's a little bit harder for lipolysis to occur there, or fat loss. So you can just kind of help it out by bringing a little bit of topical warmth, and then it can increase the blood flow. At least that's the supposed thought behind it. I did not wake up lighter this morning, but I am feeling tighter from those carbs. So we'll see what even more carbs today does. Let me know, was that a quality montage? Have my editing skills improved? Let me know down below. This hot sauce is so good. I don't find it to be like particularly spicy. It's just so flavorful. I also picked up I found Chipotle Tabasco, which everybody told me was really good. I just don't much care for Tabasco. And even though it's Chipotle flavored, it's still Tabasco. You know what I mean? I'm more of a Cholula girly myself. Or Valentina. I really love Valentina on egg whites. Hey guys, great news. The dishwasher repair guys are gonna be here any minute now. So I knew I needed to have a quick snack. We've got creamy coffee and these little shits. Hey yo, really grateful this is a single serve package, because I think if I had one of the big packages, I would really struggle to just eat the correct amount. 3 fat, 16 carb, 1 protein, birthday cake bites. Holy, what on earth? Here's the fit for today. I got some Paragon shorts on. Alex XO checkout and a Flag Nor Fail hoodie. My boyfriend got it for me and it's honestly probably my favorite. It's really cute. And then I got a little off the shoulder Fleo top on. She cute. I really need to get to work. The day is getting late. It's 10:30. I always feel like it's so late. I've been up for like 5 hours. I need to get to some client work. Kind of trying to figure out how to space out my meals today though, because my boyfriend and I are going to the gym at like 7. We're gonna get a late workout because we are relatively certain that the lighting in the posing room is going to be better. So here's hoping that that is the case, so I can get some good content, get like several days worth of content out of it. But it's like, what am I supposed to do until 7 o'clock? I usually go to the gym around like 1, 2, 3. Don't get me wrong, I have plenty of work to do. I just, I don't know. I really need to mow my lawn again too. Like, what other stream of consciousness can I say out loud, strictly for Sophia's benefit, to make this vlog as long as possible? Do you hear that? That's my dishwasher! Yes! Okay, so what I've done is vacuum sealed some of this Chipotle grilled chicken from Hummus Fix. And I'm gonna put these back in the freezer. Baby El Drizzy! Baby El Drizzy! And make some lunch. I've got a portion of the Chipotle. Okay, I did eat some of it cold. It's like really good. And some of the basmati rice. So this is all Hummus Fit. Use code Alex. Hee hee hee. And I'm just gonna make myself like a little taco bowl situation. I'm just gonna throw some shredded lettuce up on here. Ooh, let's throw a little seasoning in. What's great about this is that I'm not using an actual like real dish. Though part of me is like, I should have used the dish because now I can throw it in the dishwasher. I'm running one of those little sanitizing, like the sanitizer packets through it because she's a little stinky. Condiments of the day, Cholula and mustard. Baby El Drizzy. Yep, back on my crumble cookie kick. If you watched my last video, you'd know that what I mean by that is cucumber with some hot sauce. I'm not gonna lie, I've been body checking all day because I'm like afraid that the carbs are gonna spill me over and make me look soft. I'm just blatantly body checking on film. Me like, what do I have to do to get a decent chunk of glute to show through? You know, the problem for me when it comes to glutes is that up here, like my glute med area, overdeveloped from years of heavy squats. My lower glute, the lower glute division, underdeveloped. How do we think this is gonna taste? Any predictions? Chat, drop your taste predictions down in the comments. Oh my god! Did I just get this from Chipotle or something? Oh my god! I've been eating a lot of cod. So the chicken, oh man, so good. I just hope it digests well for me. We'll see. Here's a look at her. I would eat this in the off season, to be clear. You know what? I am so caught up on work and literally so tired of being here that we're just gonna go on an adventure. Not with you though. Sorry, pal. Let's go. sugar-free one on there. Hello. Can I please have a sugar-free Red Bull, and can I have like 2 pumps of sugar-free cherry in there?
We do not have sugar-free cherry.
You don't have cherry? Okay.
We have sugar-free peach, watermelon, coconut, raspberry, strawberry.
Yeah. Can I do watermelon, but just like 1, maybe 1.5-ish pumps? Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Baby, I'll Baby, I'll Ooh. Ooh. Ah. One time I brought my dog through the car wash and she was freaked the fuck out. She couldn't handle it. She didn't know what the fuck was up. Baby, I'll We've arrived at our next location, Ulta. Do I need anything? No. Do I want a thing or two? Sure. I don't even know what's out. But I'm like, okay, I know that I'll be out of makeup remover soon. I would perhaps like a new bronzer. Always looking for a new blush. I prefer Sephora if I'm being so fucking for real, but we only have a Sephora in Kohl's here. So, rip. After Ulta, I had to pee so bad. Obviously, there's a haul to be done here. Perhaps some product reviews at some point. But I had to pee really bad. So, of course, I popped into TJ Maxx because I knew they had a restroom. Here's what we ended up with. A dog toy. Yeah. She does not need another toy. A silicone ice mold because I am a beverage girl and I feel that I need these. And then finally, okay, this is one of those like, occasionally I'm just like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm divorced and nobody but me is going to leave hot sauce stains and crumbs all over the kitchen table. So knowing that I do need to clean off my kitchen table, I bought some new placemats to go in my kitchen. Everything in my kitchen is like bluish, so they're blue. Whee! Yep. I should go home before I spend more money. Hi, girl. Hi, did you miss me? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, oh, golly. Look what mommy got for you. Look what mommy got for you. Yay. Yay. Ready? Anything for my girl. She can have whatever she wants. Okay, these little doodads said that there was a funnel included so that you can fill them up. I really want this to be full immediately. Oh, there is the teeniest, tiniest funnel. My boyfriend's calling. Hi, honey. What are you doing?
Okay, we'll see you in a bit.
Are you coming over?
Maybe if I want to, let's find out, huh?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Have a nice life.
No, I don't want to.
Fine then, suffer.
Okay. Deal.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. I hope this works. Okay, now for the Ulta Curl. We're gonna go through these products and then perhaps we'll try them on together. First, I got these at the bodega. Every time I go in there, the guy's like, where you been now? And I usually have an answer for him. He's like, you were in Texas again? I was like, no, I haven't been anywhere for a while, but I'm headed to Atlanta next week. And he was like, what do you do that you're always going places? So then I like froze and I was like, I'm an influencer. I do fitness stuff. And then as I was walking out, this girl, she was so sweet. She was like, no wonder you got body. I was like, damn. So I don't know, that just kind of like got my ego going a little bit. Okay, into the haul. Peach and Lily makeup remover. This was a free gift with purchase. Hopefully it's nice. Rose Instant Hydration Mist, that's nice. Because I spent too much money on Fresh. I got this little Discovery set because I know that I like both of these and it was at a discount if you bought both of them. So slay. This one I have not used, but I'm almost out of all of my moisturizers, both. There we go. Sometimes I have to get really close to see if it's focusing. But I'm almost out of all of my moisturizers and I know that I like Fresh, so. Anastasia is the only brand I've found so far that has a good redhead brow pencil. This is a restock. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish, whatever. It's the pressed powder. I also got, okay, currently I am using the Milk Makeup Setting Spray. I fucking hate it. This is the second time I bought it, second time I fucking hated it. Same with the Hydro Grip Primer. Fucking hate it. Also purchased it twice. So trying to get through that, but I miss my good setting spray. And then I'm relatively certain that I've had this before and enjoyed it. It's the cream bronzer. I almost bought the Charlotte Tilbury one, but why did I decide not to? Because it was really big. I feel like I'm not gonna go through that much product. I've been using a little Milk Makeup Stick, which I like, but I just wanted like a different color, something a little warmer, because I'm starting to look sucked up and a little gaunt, you know? Ta-da! Is it aesthetic? No. But is it functional for me? Yes. This is my, every morning while I'm eating breakfast, I write myself like a little to-do list in that thing. And then my iPad, because I am an iPad baby, especially when I'm in prep. I just am on my phone, I'm on my iPad, I'm on something like all the time. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna be so for real. I basically just had fun time. My boyfriend came over and hung out for a little bit. And then I was like, you know what? I want to be horizontal. That's a new thing in my life where I'm allowing myself to be horizontal when I want to be horizontal. We have a wee restock of some Hummus Fit. A wee little restock. Pro tip, okay, they did get a glow up on the boxes. They are green now, which I love. Favorite color. Pro tip, in order to avoid the issue with all of the packing peanuts, just open your box upside down. Now let me say I'm your biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk. Team Kendrick forever. All right, what have we? I ordered some more basmati rice. I've got some cod. I think it's gonna be really nice having the basmati rice just like chilling in the event of a higher carb day. I got exactly 2 spiced chicken folds. Again, just in case. I did not indulge in one on either of these high carb days, but I like to have them on deck just in case. And same with the muffins. Okay, not gonna lie, Brookie is for my boyfriend. This is his favorite. I haven't tried the chocolate one and it only has 4 grams of fat. So, although I would prefer to have Brookie cookie, that's the flavor that I got for me. So again, just gonna shove it in the freezer for the next high carb day, because they likely will happen again, maybe. And if not, then I'll have it for post show. I will say, I feel like a human after some carbs, after getting some carbs in me. I really feel human again. God damn, it's good. Finally, it is almost 6 p.m. so I'm gonna eat around 6:15-ish to go to the gym. My boyfriend's gonna pick me up at 6:30, but I can't recall if I've made this on YouTube or not, so I wanted to show you my current intra-workout beverage of choice. Since Buff Chick got rid of their intra-workout, I've just been getting unflavored BCAAs. These are linked to my Amazon storefront. Do you need them? Maybe not. They're in the literature, they go back and forth. They may help jumpstart muscle protein synthesis. Probably not super important if you're hitting a protein target, but for me, even though I hit that protein target and go way above and beyond, my coach told me to, and I'll take whatever advantage I can get. Next, we're gonna put in one of these sugar-free liquid IVs. I got a huge pack at Costco that brought the cost per packet down to about $1, which still kind of sucks, but whatever. Bay sour lemon creatine. And here's what really just makes the beverage, okay? I saw Kenzie putting a scoop of pump in her intra-workout, and although I have a bunch of carbs in my system now, I found that, you know, being super low carb, having this intra-workout as well as before my workout really helped me to actually legitimately get and keep a pump throughout the entirety of my workout. So I'm using the iced tea lemonade flavor. So this is like a real Arnie Palmer type situation, you know what I mean? And you know I'm a lemon gal. And then I just give her a good mix. I like to put some ice in it, especially, it's like 90 degrees out right now. What is this? It is May 10th. And there she is. I really should put this in the dishwasher now that my dishwasher is fixed, but I'll do that tonight. I pinky promise I will. Somebody remind me. Chat, drop a reminder for me. This is hands down my favorite drawer in my little armoire. I figured out the perfect way to fold t-shirts so that they fit in here well. Hi. Wow, I don't look like this in real life. The camera's being really, really kind to me. Here's the final look. Me acting like I put something groundbreaking together. It's the same shorts. I got these little shoes at, what's the place called? Nordstrom Rack. And then I have this shirt on that says Inspire. From Inspire Athletics. It is owned by my friend Pancake God. He is another Buff Chick athlete. He's actually the recipe developer. So if you ever look at Buffy's bulletin or the recipe cards on the back of like the protein tubs, that's Jamar. He did that. Yes. Stunning. You can use Pancake God on all things Buff Chick. I swear to God, I don't look like this in real life. Yeah, we got the Fruity Pebbles, and then I could never figure out how to use orange creamsicle protein, but it's the perfect pairing with the Fruity Pebbles. I just don't love her by herself. I just don't. But with Fruity Pebbles, it's lit. I did touch up my face, but I feel like I still look haggard. Back day. It was fantastic because I had so many carbs coursing through my teeny tiny non-muscular body. It was too busy to record anything, but that's okay because I'm locked in. Hey, you guys want to meet my boyfriend? This is James. Casual hard launch in the middle of a vlog.
I wasn't ready for that.
Uh-oh. Are you? Okay. Take two. Okay, guys, this is my boyfriend, James. He wasn't prepared. Honestly, I didn't know I was gonna do that. Once I get a real pump, I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not small after all, because I've just been having this, like, issue where I feel like I'm really small. How was your workout, honey?
I'm alive. I'm well fed.
Yeah, you brought McDonald's to my house.
Stop saying that.
I'm debating between doing that one and doing...
That one's better.
You like this one better?
I like this one.
The hamstring?
Do it again.
Good morning, girls. I spent the night with my boyfriends last night. We actually don't do that often because both of us are fucking weirdos about sleep. I have a really hard time falling asleep, and especially lately in prep, difficult time staying asleep. I don't know. It's just something that happens, like, the leaner you get. I don't know. And he's just a fucking weirdo. But it was lovely. I woke up this morning. I should have gone and done fasted cardio, but he drove to his house, so I'm just gonna get fed cardio later. It's really okay. The literature shows that there's, like, it basically equates throughout the day. I am not going to make a habit of it though. I prefer just living in my little bubble, you know, my little, what do you call it? The rigidity of my routines. Let me live in my rut. Just having some greens, glutamine, and aloe juice. He made me breakfast. He's so sweet. My breakfast sucks right now. It's literally just egg whites and blueberries. And then I'm supposed to have 2 cups of egg whites or 1.5 scoops of whey isolate with the blueberries. So what I do is I have 1 cup of egg whites and 1 buff coffee, and it equates to the same amount of protein as I'm supposed to get in my breakfast. So I've yet to have my buff coffee. I actually, the coffee shop is literally 2.5 blocks from his house, but I Uber Eats. I had Uber Eats bring me a cup of coffee because he's not a coffee drinker. Man wakes up, bang, straight to the dome. So I had a coffee delivered because I needed it. I think 2 days of carbs are to blame for the improved sleep quality, but also the improved bowel movement quality. Yeah, the fiber goes crazy, especially because I tried to make sure that I had some higher fiber carb options like oat bran. Part of me wants to use these cute aesthetic little cups for buff coffee, but part of me also just wants to use my pasta sauce jar because it's a little bit bigger. Montage queen coming at you again. Mocha frappe is probably my favorite. Mocha frappe and creamy coffee, and also hazelnut. And also some of the new flavors that are yet to be released. Let's get ready to rumble. Actually, we're just getting ready for the day in general, but I thought we could do a little review of some of the shit that I bought at Ulta. I just have a tinted moisturizer with some SPF on, and we're just gonna go in. I wish I would have got a blush. I don't need a new blush. I have so many blushes. My thought process behind buying this particular cream bronzer was that I wanted something that was a little bit warmer than what I have, and this isn't very warm at all, which is honestly probably for the best because I should know by now that warm tones do not work well for me. Blends like a dream. Yeah, actually I really like her. I'm glad that I repurchased that. I've got a big fat freaking pimple right here, and it's funny because I was like super upset when it popped up, and then I remembered what my skin has looked like over the years, and I was like, actually having literally just one breakout is such a slay. That's so cool. That's so nice. I think for me, my acne has been a multi-part problem. I have to admit that a combination of getting off hormonal birth control, because I was on the pill and then I had an IUD. The IUD was a really good decision for me as an athlete, by the way. I got it when I was still powerlifting, but I think that getting it removed and also getting a divorce has done absolute wonders for the quality of my skin. I have been on a bit of a microneedling journey as well to help heal some of the scarring and pigmentation that remains, and I've received literally so many compliments on my skin. It's crazy. Part of me also doesn't really care what's in style. I'm always going to love a bright under eye. As I lose weight, my face changes, and so sometimes you know, the strategies I use to do my face also have to change. This right here is why I repurchased this powder. Yeah, we hit pan. We've stayed in pan. I, by the way, for the record, have only purchased cruelty-free since 2017. Occasionally I make an oopsie, like I thought that Laura Mercier was cruelty-free, so I got this tinted moisturizer. Oopsie daisy, she's not cruelty-free. Fuck it, we ball. I know that some people, I don't know if anybody watching even gives a shit about cruelty-free makeup, but I know that there was some controversy about C-Tilbs for a bit because they had like pop-ups in mainland China, and in mainland China it's required by law to test on animals. They don't sell full-time in mainland China though, so for me that was good enough for me to be like, I'm still gonna use it. There can be no ethical consumption under capitalism though, so I'm not gonna hang myself out to dry about it. This is not new, but I do love the ambient, what the fuck is the brand on these? Ambient blush, Hourglass ambient blush. So nice. Hate to say it, but ABH is the best color for my brows that I've found. Okay, this says it's auburn, but she's giving taupe. I have this. Fucking hate it. So I use an excessive amount in an effort to get through it faster. That's why I bought the Charlotte Tilbury one. I just like it so much better. The bangs are literally driving me crazy. Have you ever tried to grow out bangs? Oh my god, I cut them. I chopped them off. I was having severe issues in 2020. That was the first time I caught my husband cheating. I know. And at that point in time, I was like, okay, like I'm contributing to the marriage in some capacity. Like needs are going unmet. You know, aside from just physical, that, you know, he feels he needs to seek external validation. Turns out he's just a piece of shit. You know, but at that point in time I was willing to like work on things because I didn't know the gravity of the situation. I didn't know how bad it was. So I chopped my bangs off because I was like grasping for some level of control, and 2020 was already like so fucking wild. Like I was working in a school district, and for whatever reason I was required to come like into office for why. In IT, you can literally do your job from fucking anywhere. So that, I mean, that was wild. Political tensions were high, marriage issues at home. That was the first time one of the kids moved in full time with us. It was a lot. It was really a lot. So I chopped my bangs off and dyed them purple. And although I've enjoyed the bangs, I'm ready for them to be gone. Goodbye. Why do I literally look so jacked though? I literally look so jacked. Ah! It's the carbs. I have volume from carbs. This delt really hurts. Oh, new bedroom POV unlocked. It's actually insane what some carbs and some good lighting will do for a body. What do you think, Ruby? Are these approved? Are these Ruby approved? Oh, I'm sorry, Ruby. It's too hot for a walk today, honey. It's 90 degrees out, and you're just a little black puppy. That's a wrap on the work for the week. Chat, let me know. Do we like the montages? Are we annoyed by the montages? Do we want better music selections during the montages? Let me know. That's a wrap on the work for the week though. Yeah, all the cardio sessions, all the lifting sessions. All I gotta do tomorrow, get some steps, 10,000 steps. That's light work, baby. I'll be able to get that taking Ruby Woo for a walk and mowing the lawn. Easy peasy. Sometimes I also, just out of like sheer laziness, will just get on my walking pad in my office and just like do social media stuff. I also think I'm going to take an excursion to Target tomorrow because I would like to reconfigure my breakfast, and to do so I believe that I require a mini waffle maker. Everybody always wants to know where these headbands are from. I will try to remember to put a link in the description box. I got a multi-pack on Amazon. They've been so clutch for A, dirty hair days, B, keeping my bangs out of my face, and C, keeping the sweat out of my lashes. Major slay. Let's go home and eat a spiced chicken fold, shall we?